Hey, thank you for joining me for this talk about Isagenix and the wealth creation opportunity with this company. My name is Nicole Hawkinson, and I can't wait to show you more. So let me share my screen and get started. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so Isagenix, you are interested in what Isagenix can do for you and your family, and I can't wait to tell you. Isagenix is a company that started in 2002. It was started, the product formulator, John Anderson, who is very well respected in his field, who has created 2,300 products for over 600 companies, approached Jim and Kathy Coover because he knew he had something special with the Isagenix system, but he didn't want it to just end up on another retail shelf. He knew this was something that had to be um, passed on differently. And so he approached Jim and Kathy Coover, and Isagenix bloomed from there. Isagenix is still a privately owned company by our owners, Jim and Kathy Coover. One thing I can say about it is integrity is so incredibly important to them. And that is why it has been such a blessing for me to partner with this company, because we share the same values. Because Jim and Kathy are still the decision makers and owners of the company, they have a commitment to, if it is not right for the customer, it is not right for the company. And I have seen that play out time and time again. So my name is Nicole Hawkinson. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a wife to Ben and a mom to four beautiful children, and I am a follower of Jesus. And, you know, being able to love on people the way that Christ has loved me has been a calling of mine, and Isagenix has been a perfect marriage for that. So let me tell you some more about Isagenix. I want to start off just kind of giving you some background. My husband and I were introduced to Isagenix back in December of 2014, and we have had one of those physical transformations. When we first were introduced to Isagenix, it was strictly as product users. I started, and Ben came along about 30 days later after watching me. We had no intention to enter into the business side of Isagenix. I didn't even know about it. I just knew that I needed a physical transformation in my life. Almost 5 years later, wow, what a blessing. We have continued to transform over time, and we are physically performing in a way that we never did. Even we're in our mid 40s, and we never did back in our 20s. And this is why we've decided to continue to pursue Isagenix. We really want to change the legacy of our family. We want to change the health legacy and the financial legacy. I do realize that we are taught to punch a clock from 9 to 5. And I do believe that there's ways that we can work differently so that we can continue to do good work, but also be able to live life on our terms. And Isagenix has allowed that to happen for me. So these are our four kids. They range from college age to third grade. So we're stretched across the board. And this is why I do it. First off, I love to travel. I love to see new places, and I love to take my children to new places. So whether I'm traveling with or without my children, Isagenix has allowed me the opportunity to really see the world. In many of these pictures, I've been on all the continents but Antarctica. And I will tell you that I don't really have a desire to go there. So I don't think you'll be seeing that picture anytime soon. But we are able to not just travel for the purpose of leisure, but we've also been able to travel with ministry and the ability to serve. And that is such a gift, because that truly is what financial freedom is. It's your ability to live your life on your own terms, so that if you want to serve, you can go serve. If you want to travel, you can travel. If you want to spend time with your loved ones, you have the opportunity to. So are you living your ideal life? Are you spending your time the way that you want to spend your time? Is your money being spent the way that you are wanting it to be spent? What does your ideal life look like? And have you even thought about it lately? I do find when I ask this question to people that I sit down with, that people stop dreaming. And that stinks. And so I love to help people become dreamers again. Isagenix is plugged into the right place because the global anti-aging market is expected to reach $3.31 billion by 2021. People are constantly, we're getting older, we're getting sicker, and we want to feel and look better. And this market is continuing to grow. Isagenix has a number of solutions. It has solutions for weight wellness, athletic performance, vitality and well-being, energy, and personal care and beauty. And my favorite solution and what we're focusing on today is actually the financial wellness solution. It has been recognized that our world, financial health and stress go hand in hand. And so people are not thriving because their financial blueprint isn't thriving. So Isagenix is built on integrity, and their goal is to impact world health. And the way that we do that is through systems of creating a healthier body. The goal of Isagenix is to neutralize our body from free radicals and fight the cell aging that we have going on. And we do that with high quality nutrition. Isagenix is not just, it's just not a whim of how things happen. We've actually been published in peer-reviewed medical journals. It is scientific-based products in order to help nourish our body. So how does Isagenix work into your life if you're looking at it for a financial opportunity? Well, first off, you get the products and you be prepared to use the products and put them into your body. And then as you are nourishing your body, you share this opportunity with other people. The fact is, you get to share it with anybody that eats, because those are people that need to have better nutrition. So you use the product, share it with other people, and then as time goes on, you identify those product users, those people you're sharing it with, who have a business interest also, and that's when you start sharing or pursuing and teaching about the business opportunity. You will, as your customer base grows. So when I started, I didn't think I was building a business, but I was sharing with my friends who were also looking for a solution, and money just kind of rolled in, but that really wasn't my goal. But I was a product sharer, but then as I had certain friends that wanted to share too, I started to see the vision of the business opportunity. Because there is a lot of people that need more money. Currently, in the US, there's 39 million people receiving food assistance. Debt, college loans, credit card debt, they are absolutely skyrocketing, and healthcare costs are continuing to rise and being a problem for many families. So because of this, people are having to work differently, and that is not a bad thing, because just because we were taught that punching a clock and working 9 to 5 was the way to go does not mean that that's right for everybody. There's people that have all kinds of side hustles going on right now. There's people that sell products online. There's people that are renting out their rooms or renting out their houses, giving rides like Lyft and Uber, and trading ideas for money. And network marketing falls into what may be considered not a traditional job, but it is definitely a smart job because it has time flexibility. If you are someone that has lots of different priorities, maybe you're a mom, then being able to work in your own pockets of the time is so valuable. You can work from anywhere. That's what I love. I get to travel, but I get to still stay plugged into my Isagenix business, because as long as I have Wi-Fi and I have a working cell phone, then I'm able to do business anywhere. There is so much training and support out there for us. That's why I feel so blessed to be with a company that is constantly pouring into me, and I can learn as much as I want to about business or product information. and it is a great culture. I mean, you just think for a second about your work environment, and there are I've heard about companies that have a super positive culture, but I would say that's not the majority. I surround myself with the Isagenix culture that is people wanting to see people succeed constantly. We're constantly cheering for each other. We're constantly lifting each other up. And then people at the top are also constantly mentoring those below them. There is an amazing opportunity with Isagenix, and there is no cap on earning potential. Like, where does that happen? That there's no cap on earning potential. So, Isagenix, we have more than 300 people. Actually, the number I feel like every week there's new people that have become ISA millionaires. Over 300 people in Isagenix have earned a combined over $1 million. The stage for the six-figure earners at events like fills up. It's always mind-blowing. We've been a growing company for over 16 years and earned over $6 billion in total sales. See, the thing about it is I used to have this money issue, but really what sales means is lives impacted. And when I realized that, like it all started coming together for me. Isagenix is still a privately held company that has no operational debt. And we are now in over 19 countries. So it's a global company. So basically the way that Isagenix is that you're able to make an income with Isagenix is called you share, they share. So you would pick a pack to get started to help yourself get to better health. And then what you would do is try to find two friends that would also be accountability partners for you, but also get started with a pack to start getting them to feel better. That the power of two is how everything works with Isagenix. You build two teams, and those two teams, the volume that comes in will cycle in order to get you paid. So all reorders come through, you will also be paid on them. Our volume that comes through is calculated daily, and there is daily pay, weekly pay, and monthly pay. So you plus two, them plus two is how the duplication happens that an Isagenix organization grows. So after you buy your pack, your goal would be find two friends, maybe your husband and your sister, that would also want to try out Isagenix Nutrition and buy a qualifying pack. If they get a pack and then you encourage them to find two friends, that would be they share. So you share with your two people, your sister and your husband, and then they each share with two people. That is where the duplication happens. There are bonuses that are paid because of the duplication that's happening, and product introductory bonuses that are being paid also. So the duplication factor, what you're seeing these little circles here, is you're sharing with the people in green. You're the blue person sharing with the purple person in green, and they're sharing with the people in orange. And that's how your organization starts growing. People just start sharing with others. And listen, it's pretty easy to share with Isagenix, because as soon as you start having a product experience, people say it feels like you swallowed a rainbow, and it kind of does. So it's easy to tell people about. As your organization grows, the you share, they share, then that gets you to the point of being a crystal manager. And if you do that in 60 days, then you have a $250 bonus that comes with it, as well as all the product bonuses that are being paid out. And when you help your friends share, then you get bonuses for helping them become consultants. So in this little picture that's here, you share with two people and they share with two people, and that is $900 that comes back to you. So your products and then your next month are pretty much covered. So your nutrition is covered, and you have friends that feel amazing. This continues to duplicate down until you get, and bonuses continue to pay out as your duplication happens to the point where you get to an executive. And that is basically the highest line. There's kind of 4 stair steps of the bonuses that are paid out for your climbing, you're continuing to duplicate. But just this alone, if you're able to duplicate 10 times the you share, they share, then you have over $4,000 that comes back in your pocket if you're doing that with the value pack, complete sharing that system over and over again. And that, we're not talking about getting paid out on the volume right here. This is just the bonus money that will come your way by you ingesting the product and sharing with your friends and teaching them to share with their friends. There are many rank advance bonuses that we talked about, going from consultant to manager to director and then to executive. And then there's other bonuses that come along with as volume flows through, you continue to earn amazing bonuses, and it's super fun to do that. So I said there's only a few steps, and that's not completely true. As your organization grows and more volume is rolling in, they do have additional bonuses as the volume hits like a certain benchmark that it's super exciting to get here and it's super exciting to get here. And then they throw other bonuses your way. So there are cycle bonuses for the volume that comes in. Here, this is just an example of $10,500 in bonuses that just come from the volume that's flowing under you. And the great thing about Isagenix is all volume flows under you. All volume flows under you. So if I signed my mom, who signed her friend, who signed her neighbor, who signed her cousin, who has an uncle who has a best friend that loves Isagenix, it infinitely can continue to build, and all the volume will come up from me, and it does not get flushed at the end of the month the way a lot of companies do. So huge blessing. So basically, you build two teams, a left team and a right team. You earn cycles on the total organization. You are paid on all reorders, and your volume is calculated daily, and it pays out weekly. Every Monday you get is payday. And again, you're not doing it by yourself. As you're sharing this and duplicating this, your organization continues to grow. So this is just another, like, shows you how it grows and grows and grows. And actually there's dots all on the inside and all over when everybody starts sharing. But it started with you and then continues to pay down. And you can get up to, on your organization bill, you can get up to 250 cycles per week, which is $702,000. And once you hit that place, then you will then get a new organization to start. But the awesome thing is you only have to build one leg, because the other leg is considered your old organization, and you'll start getting paid out again. So the way that we want you to think about this is not how many people do you have to find. Because if you enroll 4 people, and then they enroll 4 people, and those 16 each enroll 4 people. So we're just doing the you share, they share, you share, their share. And then 64 of them enroll 4 people. That's 340 people that are in your organization. And if you're getting the 6% of that volume that rolls through, that's $2,000 a month in residual income. And we're not talking bonuses here. Now we're talking about residual income from the volume that flows through. And it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, because we are paid out infinitely. And there's just more examples of that. So this is actually leverage, is what it's considered. Because right now, if you think of a traditional 9-to-5 job, sales job, one person works 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and that's 40 hours worth of work that's being out there. Well, if you're doing this and you're thinking about spreading out your leverage, what if you had 10 people under you that each worked an hour and a half a day, 5 days a week? That's 75 hours worth of work that's being done for your business. Or what if you had 20 people that worked 1.5 hours a day, 5 days a week? That's 150 hours that are being done to build your business. So you are not working harder, you're working smarter. I would love to talk to you more. If you are interested in getting started with your own Isagenix business, really what you have to do is get started by purchasing some food. Purchasing your own nutrition to get into your body. Your overhead is your food. So you can start doing that below by clicking one of the links of packages you're interested in purchasing. Or if you'd like to talk to me more, please use the contact area at the bottom of the page and I will be getting back to you. I'm excited about your health journey that's about to start and the financial freedom journey that's about to start. I look forward to talking to you soon.